Live life like it's a song, so turn it on and sing along. It's alright if it goes.
There's a new wave of Latinos that are making history in film and television in Hollywood. One of them is Mexico's Guillermo del Toro. I got the opportunity to talk to the producer of Book Alive and the director and creator, Jorge Gutiérrez. Enjoy.
Well, it's important for us to be here because we're celebrating the presentation of a huge, important aspect of our culture to the world. So we are presenting a movie that is powerful, not diluted, pure, and with all the talent behind it. The key talent is all Latino. So very big step. Tienen que ir a verla en español porque es una película que celebra no solo nuestra familia o la idea de la familia, sino nuestra familia latina. Celebra nuestras tradiciones, nuestra música, nuestros colores, nuestros sabores, todo. The three different worlds are the real world, which is nevertheless very stylized, the land of the remembered, and the land of the forgotten.
How is it to work or collaborate with Jorge Gutiérrez? You are his mentor.
Yeah, well, we're both fat, so, it's easy to protect him. A lot of flanks, but easy to protect.
My heart is bursting. I'm so excited. I can't believe my mustache grew 2 inches from when I woke up this morning. I'm so excited. To tell the studios, we want to see ourselves up on the screen, and this is the only way we can tell them, by proving it. And this movie's about celebrating different cultures, not just Latinos.
So how was it working with Guillermo del Toro? You say he's your mentor.
He is the Mother Teresa of filmmaking. What other director of his stature looks for first-time directors like me to shepherd and to mentor? It's a dream come true. I feel like a little kid who was dressed up like Robin and the real Batman showed up and the Batmobile door opened and he said, "Get in the car, let's go fight crime." And that's what it felt like.
You know what he said? Porque los dos estábamos gorditos, dijo.
Me dice que yo le recuerdo al mismo hace muchos kilos.
Did you think it was going to be that easy?
I kind of did.
What I think that's really important about this story is that we're finally having also an opportunity to share something about our Hispanic culture that we treasure and we have preserved so much throughout generations, especially through the Mexican culture, which is to celebrate our loved ones that we will never see again in this lifetime, but celebrate them with happiness and love and smile, So that's something that we do. I feel like by making this topic into an animation, we're also going to give children that permission, children that have lost loved ones. We're going to give them that permission to be okay, to remember your loved ones with a smile. I think that Jorge and his wife created such a beautiful and rich life on every scale. Every life that you go to just feels amazing. The aesthetic of it all is absolute top-notch artistic, and I feel like it's the movie never loses the fun, and that's what makes this topic so sweet.
Very well.
By the ancient rules, the wager is set.
I know it's a muerte, but she's pro-life, pro-love, she's super positive, and she has a lot of heart, as the entire movie has. So it's beautiful. She's feisty, but she's sexy, she's elegant, and she knows how to play her husband, Xibalba, She knows that thing that women do to get what she wants. Andales is right. Yeah, everybody is Latino, and I love that about it. And because it's this Mexican tradition, but it's not only about Mexican tradition, it's about just celebrating death, because they go to a better place, and we should celebrate that instead of mourning. Mourning is it's selfish. It's actually, it's for us. So we should celebrate it. And the beautiful messages about, making choices and not losing yourself, So I love the movie. I think it's just beautiful in every single way.
Yeah, I'm the dad, and I killed 3 bulls with 1 hit. I love the fact that Latino, we honor our dead. I mean, we honor them. It's like I'm not in a hurry, but I can't wait to see my great grandfather. And I can't wait to see my abuelito, my abuelita. So we'll see him again. I love this kind of work because you can show up in pajamas. It doesn't matter. You don't need makeup. You just show up, and and you have an idea of what you want, but Guillermo says, well, let's try it this way. You know, and he's got an idea. So I like it because it's a joint effort. It's not just the director saying, oh, this is what I want. It's a joint effort, so we came up with something really beautiful.
My character is Manolo's mom. I'm a skeleton Carmen. Manolo is played by Diego Luna, and I'm in the world of the Remember. And so at some point, I'm gonna reunite with Manolo.
There's different characters, and there's 3 different worlds: the world to remember, the living, and the forgotten.
And I'm in the Remember, so that's what kind of like the premise of the movie. You know, you don't want to go to the world of the forgotten. You want to go to the world of the Remember, you know, and reunite with the people you love, and celebrate, you know, and wait for the people that's coming. So I think it's a very cool way to see death, you know.
I play the candle maker. He's a guy who's very pivotal in showing our heroes the way and showing them how to, you know, find their own voice and their inner voice and their way to celebrate their ancestors. He's just a great character.
Live life like it's a song, so turn it on and sing along. It's alright if it goes wrong, just keep calm and carry on and sing along. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Gustavo, so you're in charge of the score and 2 of the tracks. You composed them?
Absolutely. I mean, this has been a immensely gratifying experience for me and a big challenge because the music for Book of Life is very different of everything that I've done before, you know, in other films like Brokeback Mountain or Babel or Motorcycle Diaries. I mean, the use of music have been much more economic and minimalistic. This called for a big orchestra and a lot of music to do covers of other songs that I love, you know, and also to write a couple of original songs, and I got the chance to do that with none other than Paul Williams, which is somebody that I admire since I was a kid. So it's been a great ride, and I'm very super happy that we're here today in the premiere of Book of Life, El Libro de la Vida, algo que me ha gratificado enormemente y espero que toda la gente adore y ame el film y disfrute como disfruté yo haciéndolo.
I played Goya in the movie, one of Channing Tatum's right-hand man soldiers, the cowardly soldier, if you will. It was hard for me. I'm very brave in real life, so it was difficult to find the coward in me. It didn't take long, but I found him.
Is this the first time you work with Latinos?
Oh no, I work with Latinos all the time. I go to Mexico professionally, do comedy there. I did the Cabo Comedy Festival last year. I have dated Latino people many times. I'm a big fan of Latino people. Latinos son personas muy interesantes y fuertes y muy sexy también. This movie is about themes that you don't typically see in children's movies. It talks about life and death, and part of the movie takes place in heaven, and it's this Day of the Dead theme, Dia de los Muertos, and it's just very interesting. I think the kids will be enlightened by it. It'll make them think about their lives in a beautiful way. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie as well.
I am a nun there, and it's a small part, but very funny, very nice, and it was great to be in this movie because they are so talented, all of them, that it was really wonderful. But in my times, this didn't happen. Now it's happening. Now Latinos are having this. It's like a snowball now, no? Nobody's going to stop them.
La verdad es una satisfacción muy grande. Mírame a mí, de un conserje de escuela, ahora hacer la voz de un personaje tan importante, ¿no? De un mariachi en una película de Guillermo del Toro.
The colors are beautiful. I know that the movie is going to be really fun. I'm excited, and I love Guillermo del Toro, so I know it's going to be a really good movie.